Caps, hello and welcome back to Forza Horizon 6. Now in today's video I wanted to talk about something that has been very prominent within the Forza Horizon 6 scene. Now if you've spent time looking at Forza Horizon 6 on YouTube, you would come across that there's just been an epidemic of blatant lies, and it's time we call out that culture and stop with these lies, because essentially the more of these lies get spread around, the more these people are going to believe it, and when they log on to Forza Horizon 6 they're going to be disappointed because these people have just lied. But yeah, it's sad we have to navigate through like a massive dry desert of information and like trying to kind of pick the hairs and, you know, see what's kind of true and what's false. What I recommend is that you watch a YouTube video and then like just search it up on Google or just fact check with somebody that this is actually going to happen. You know, if you watch any of my Forza Horizon 6 videos, most of the stuffs from my script is from YouTube and it's from Google. So you're welcome to fact check it. It is absolutely welcome to be fact checked, and I recommend you do that with every single Forza Horizon 6 YouTube video, is that you fact check exactly what they're saying. Because if they're telling the truth, this YouTuber won't be scared of like being fact checked. Now, if they're lying and you fact check them and there is no results for like what they're saying, the chances are they're probably lying. Look, speculation is like a huge part of the gaming world. You know, having like a new game theory sports fans is like, you know, it's a normal thing. But there's a huge difference between like a fan theory and a game theory and just blatantly lying to your audience to try and sell your products. Now, these creators aren't just lying to you for views. They're trying to sell you a product. Not only are they making money off ad revenue, they're also trying to sell you accounts which are against TOS. Now, I can't stress this enough. The second you go onto a third-party marketplace and make a purchase, you have broken Forza Horizon terms of service, you've broken Playground Games terms of service, and you've broken Xbox terms of service. It's against so many different things to go onto a third-party marketplace and buy things. If you go onto these third-party marketplaces and make any purchase to benefit you or other people, like, you will just be banned. It's as simple as that. There is a zero tolerance policy in Forza Horizon 6 for any kind of modding or breaking TOS. Now, I have that rule in my Discord. If you join the Discord and it's found out that you're breaking Forza Horizon terms of service, I'm going to remove you from the Discord. I don't want to be associated with anybody that mods the game or breaks terms of service in any way. Now, these creators are like a cactus in a room that nobody wants to talk about. These creators aren't just lying for views, they're trying to funnel you into their services, which is what we've just talked about. It's like the classic bait and switch. They'll spend 10 minutes yapping to you about how they've got this like insider information that not even the developers have yet, and they're like, wow, this is top secret information, you've got, you know, the latest good news. You haven't. They're just lying to you. So, you know, you get that kind of 10 minutes of like information. It doesn't actually exist. So please do, once again, fact check every single bit of information you're getting on Forza Horizon 6. Now, it's quite a prickly business model to say the least. They're trying to sell you a shortcut to a game that isn't out yet. Like, how are you selling accounts for a game that isn't out yet? Now, I'm no genius here, but I'm fairly sure that doesn't work for a number of reasons. But these YouTubers are kind of manipulating you and kind of making you think that the game is exploitable because it makes their service seem necessary. They're essentially like planting thorns in the path of an average player and saying, you need this to play Forza. You don't. The second you buy anything, you're going to be banned. Forza Horizon 6 is one of the best tolerances for people that mod. The second you mod or break their terms of service, you're banned. It's as simple as that. Now, these YouTubers kind of make them feel like you're their friend. You know, they kind of give you information that like the devs don't want you to know this. Shush, stuff like that. But yeah, they take genuine excitement and they'll just like bend it for their own like revenue. Like they'll like kind of give you a video like secret FH6 map, and it like, I don't know, the video's a desert and, you know, there's like a cactus in the background showing off a Forza Horizon 6 desert. Like, they're just lying. Just an example of like some of the lies I've seen. Mansory body kits. That's not being added. There is nothing from the devs to say that Mansory is being added to the game. There's nothing on Xbox, Playground Games, Turn 10 Studios. There is nothing that remotely suggests a link to Mansory being in Forza Horizon 6. Now, this could be a thing that comes in the future. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not to say this won't happen in the future, but right now, there is nothing. Now, these things are all needles, like, planted to grab your attention. The real Forza Horizon 6 is going to be incredible. Now, I wanted to make this video literally just to say, please fact check everything you hear. So here's my advice, please be more skeptical. If a YouTuber's entire personality is built around like shortcuts and account services, They aren't an insider, they're a salesman. They're like a cactus in a field of real grass. They might look like they belong in the landscape, but if you get too close, they are just going to hurt. Now, Forza Horizon 6 itself is going to be absolutely great, and I'm so incredibly looking forward to it. Now, when Forza Horizon 6 drops for early access, I'm going to be playing live at twitch.tv/thatrace. We're going to be playing Forza Horizon 6 the second it drops. And we're going to be playing it on the authentic release date, not the release date that some of these YouTubers are telling you. But yeah, much love, and I did just want to get this video out just to kind of tell you guys to get the most positive information you can. My Forza Horizon channel is based on positivity, being family friendly, and just keeping it positive, keeping the good vibes up. And when there are people lying, it really does bring it down. So yeah, much love, and I did just want to yap about that for a little while. So much love, and I'll see you guys in the next one.